Nice, huh?
Yeah. Have you ever skydived?
Have I ever skydived?
Yeah.
No, I have not. No. No, I don't like heights. You know, I don't like jumping. You know, I mean, I think it would be fun to do the free fall one time. You know, but you have to do that tandem, you know, first. And, you know, I don't think I'd want to do tandem. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that. Just feel upset or something.
Right.
Nervous.
What was your boyfriend's name?
Tony. Anthony.
Tony? Okay. So that's some good air going up. So we're going to put some circles in that now and just try and go up with it. How many what?
How many times have you done this?
I quit counting, you know, like in the thousands of thousands, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've been flying since '91, and you know, I probably do anywhere between 500 and 1,000 flights a year.
Wow.
Yeah. I love you, brother! That's who Tony flew with. That's my best friend. What's that? So normally we'd see Rainier. Well, you can see the very top of it down there. What's that? Yeah, and you can see Seattle too. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. So look at the glider way up under the cloud up here. See him?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So where do you live?
I live in Woodinville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've flown to Woodinville about 3 times from here.
Really? That's
Yeah.
a long way to go.
Huh?
That is a long way.
Yeah. Well, you know, Woodinville, you can kind of start to see the edge of it. That's like Carnation Duval right up that way.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just beyond that a little bit.
So how do you get your direction?
What's that?
How do you go in a line or?
Well, so what I have is, if you look up on each side, I got a brake on each side of the glider. Okay, and this line goes up and attaches to the back edge of the glider, from the center of the wing to the tip. And so if I want to turn right, I just pull this brake down. It slows that side of the glider down, and then we turn in that direction. So whichever way I pull is the way I go. So we have very good steerability. When we try and fly cross country, like to go to Woodinville, I would want to do it on a day when I had south wind. So I want to go the way the wind's blowing. Today we got north wind, so if I was going to fly cross country, I'd want to fly this direction down towards Enumclaw. So we can make better progress with the wind in our back and in our face. when you came up the trail, you probably came out there. That would be, if we had south wind, we'd go off that other launch over there.
Okay.
So we always want to launch and land into the wind, and so if we had south wind today, we'd go from there. Pretty nice, huh? Doing good?
Yes.
Okay. So you see the swimming pool down there?
Yeah.
That's the nudist camp. That's where all the old naked people hang out.
Really? My
Yeah.
boyfriend told me that. I thought he was joking.
No, it's true. It's funny how many people have lived here, like, 15, 20 years, and I take them up tandem, and I go, that's a nudist. I've lived here my whole life. I didn't know there was a nudist camp in this. Yeah, so that's,
Oh, because
that's a fraternity of Snoqualmie. And every year they have they call it the Buns Run or something like that. And so we unfortunately encounter them coming up to fly that day because they run part of the road. And then they also have a day called Nude Stock where it's open to the public, and they have live music there and stuff, and it's a big party. And anyway,
do they let anyone in, or
yeah.
people have to go naked?
I don't think you have to go naked, but they charge you like a day fee if you're not. Like the Nude Stock and the Fun Buns Run days are free. It's open to the public those days. Anybody can come. The rest of the time, I think it's only probably like $5 for the day or something. They got hot tub and pools, and one of our pilot friends lives there, so.
It's really cold to be.
What's that?
It's cold here to be nude all the time.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think they're not out there all the time, but you can see there's definitely cars down there, and you can see people around the pool. They look like little stick figures, but there's a few people out there today.
Go over there?
Huh?
Can we go over there?
We can go out to the point here. We can't go too far over there because then we got the wind to come back in here, so we can. So, we can land back on top, so there's days we come up and we'll fly for 2 or 3 hours, and if we can't go cross country, if we're thirsty or, need to take a pee, whatever it is, you can land right back up on top, which is kind of cool to do, and then take a little break, have something to bite and eat, and go back out and fly some more, so.
Are those satellites over there?
What's that?
What are those?
Those are solar panels, and there's a wind talker. It's a thing that gives the wind direction and weather up there, so we can call it via cell phone, and it tells us if it's good to come up and fly or not. And there's another one we have up on one of the cell towers up on top of the mountain, on the very peak of the mountain up here. So way up there on top of one of those towers. I'm not sure which, because I've never been up there. I think it's the biggest one, but it's not at the very top. But there's another one of those wind talkers up there for us.
So there are days that it's too windy and it's not safe to go out there, right?
There's days what? Oh yeah, it can be too windy or the wind from the wrong direction. Like we don't like east wind at all because it's coming over the mountain. So all the air is pushing down on this side of the mountain if we have east wind, because it's flowing over the top here and doing what we call rotor coming down on top of us, and it's pretty dangerous to fly with east wind here. We don't like a lot of west wind either, because then this mountain makes a little bit of a rotor, so it's not so bad to fly, but it's bad to go. It can be really bumpy to go down and land. So sometimes if we got too much west wind, rather than land here, we'll land at Erickson, which is a big field up north with the trail through it and then the circle around it and a little bit of a pigtail cell at the end of it. So if we have a lot of west and we get a report from the we'll bad to go in down there, then we fly up and land in Mansfield some days. What do you do for work, Naz?
I work at the nursing department in Cuba, Buffalo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
My daughter just graduated from nursing school in June.
Oh, from Cuba?
No, she went to Highline.
Oh, Highland.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting pretty med right now.
What's that?
I'm sitting pretty med over there.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go get
Awesome. Good for you.
These look like broccoli.
Yeah, don't they? You want to fly the glider? Pretty easy to fly. Yep. So just put your hand up in there and take this one here. Okay, so what we're going to do, if we're going to make a right turn, okay, we're going to have our left hand up high, letting that side of the glider fly fast. And we're going to pull right brake down until the glider starts to turn. If you were on a solo glider, your hands would be a lot lower, so it'd be a little more comfortable, but you have to stretch a little bit for the tandem here. So in a minute, we're going to make a right turn. So your left hand goes up high, pull about 6-8 inches of right brake. Yep, a little more, a little more. You feel the glider start to turn. Now just hold it there. And now let's lean to the right a little bit. You can feel the glider come around. Good. Just keep the right brake in, little right brake. Good, and we're going to go all the way around until we're pointing at the lake, and then you're going to raise your hand. And we'll stop the turn.
Okay, raise my hand.
In just a second. There you go, perfect, right at the lake. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do the same thing left. So right hand's going to go high, you're going to pull left brake. Left brake, left brake. Hold the brake there. So if you were flying a solo glider, it would hardly take any pressure to pull, but this glider's so big that you're having to pull real hard, and on a solo it's really different. A little more left brake till we're at the lake. Nice, Naz, good for you. Excellent, hands up high, both hands, yep, and we'll just fly forward for a second. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. So now we got a little bit of a thermal, so why don't we try and go up? Let's go right brake. And we're going to try and go back to that air that's beating. Back into it. Okay, just keep staying here. Should hit it again. Okay, go straight for a second. Okay, right brake. Yep. Nice, nice. Keep going right. Yep. Keep the right brake on. Perfect. Girl.
Yeah.
Good for you. Isn't that cool?
It is.
Okay, keep the right brake in. Nice. You're a pro.
Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Nice job. Good. We'll go straight for just a second here, and we're just going to get ourselves a little distance between us and the trees.